Dr. Russell in the genetics lab lost one of his gene knockout founders.
His what?
A genetically engineered mouse. He said it's worth $500,000.
You're kidding.
That was a $5,000 reward.
Dead or alive?
Alive, Jerry. It's worthless if it's dead.
Jerry is a irreverent opportunist who is constantly trying to stay out of trouble and make a buck.
Okay, Mom. Okay, Doc Magoo's 5 o'clock.
No disrespect, E-Ray, but I was looking for a welding class. I can't really see myself in genie pants.
It's a simple means to stress reduction and serenity.
Oh, God, whatever it is, sign me up.
You couldn't get her to cancel?
Nope, something's on her mind.
You'd really be interested in my yoga class, Nurse Hathaway?
Is there a mantra that'll get me through my dinner with my mom tonight?
There is.
E-Ray was a very interesting character. He was kind of a hippie, new age, crystal-bearing, tie-dye wearing freak.
He was very much like myself in many ways, because I had done a lot of this new age stuff when I was a young man. It was funny, I'd get these scripts and I'd say, oh yeah, I did that.
Ready? I got the keys.
Are we really going through with this?
Yes, Wendy, I'm desperate.
You guys are nuts. MRIs do not cause negative force fields.
And it seemed like one of us or the other was always leading the other down the wrong path into some kind of mischief or misadventure.
Another round? I'll get it. All right.
An excuse for a party in real hospitals, and they just have a great time.
Hey, come on, Dr. Ian.
No, thank you. No, I'll get the next song. I'll get the next song.
I wasn't too crazy about the conga line, but I was like, please, no more conga lines. The directors never say, let's do a conga line. It just starts. And I hate conga lines. So I always decide that my character is too busy working and thinks conga lines are silly.
How are you? Don Anspaugh.
Oh, Randy.
How are you?
Lydia Wright.
Nice to meet you.
E-Ray, please join us.
Yeah.
Kit never gets to go to the parties. I'm always upstairs. The parties are always downstairs.
Hey, what's in the box? Bridal shop?
You and Al finally set the date.
No, the opposite.
You broke off with Al.
I'm returning this ridiculous fake virgin outfit, and they better not offer me store credit.
My favorite moment in season 3 was my wedding.
I don't know how she got the idea. I didn't want to get married.
Al, you kept putting it off.
Yeah, but that didn't mean I didn't want to, you know?
They sort of created Al Grabarsky for my husband, Mike Genovese. I love working with my husband, so that's always a treat.
Dearly beloved, we have come here today to join Lydia Wright and Alfred Grabarsky.
Anybody get a stool, culture, and curtain?
Oh, my God. I'm sorry.
It was great. I was in a big white dress, and I could have makeup and smile.
I'd be lucky to find someone like you.
It was really nice to have those scenes with Anthony.
Mark, I'm not sorry we did this. It's been fun, but it's starting to interfere with my work, and I really want to preserve our friendship. I know that's as important to you as it is to me.
Yeah.
I got to break up with him, so I got to go out on top.
When we did the appendectomy on Eric LaSalle, we asked if we could dance because, you know, Eric was sort of a villain and everybody was very happy to see him anesthetized.
Wait, can you join me? What for? Kenny Law died. I have to go tell his family.
Well, if you're scared, you should call security. I'm a nurse. I think season 3 was the season that I started to be comfortable, that I finally realized I wasn't going to get fired. I'm not even kidding. Every day, I thought I was going to get fired. Every day.
There was a scene where a woman is cradling her child that has just died. The show allowed it to be a long scene. They allowed it to be in the dark and take a while.
You take all the time you need.
Those are the moments when you turn around and you go, this is such a good show.
Carol, we've got an intoxicated gentleman who needs an NG tube. You interested?
Wait, you can't go in there.
Why not? There's a free bed.
This woman needs to be alone. Her child died today.
Your compassion is admirable, Carol, but we've got a board full of patients we can save. We need to put them somewhere.
Treat the drunk in the hall.
The drunk is a patient, too.
You've done it before, Carrie.
When there were no beds available.
Well, there aren't any beds now.
Carol, if you're going to be a med student, you've got to stop thinking like a nurse.
Well, I'm not a med student yet.
I'd have to say that ER in general has been a life change for me.
I don't know how much it's changed the way I look at life and death. I think it's changed the way I look at people whose business it is to deal with life and death every day.
The real ER nurses are, I call them the angels of the hospital, because they are the most compassionate and yet the most detached emotionally, because they have to be. They see, you know, the worst of the worst.
These women and men are God's gift to us. And it takes a lot to be a nurse. It takes knowledge. It takes compassion. It takes strength. It takes putting your own life aside to deal with someone else's problems.
One shift without RNs ought to make them think twice about cutting our overtime.
I'm just worried about the patient.
We all are. That's why we aren't going to accept a contract that compromises patient care.
And I think that may have been what caught people's interest about ER. Part of it was that they want to believe there are people out there that care that much about them, and they do. I can honestly say they do. It's so moving to see nurses talk about their work because they care so passionately.